These are the CMF Headphones Pro. They offer a ton of super interesting features. A cost of £79 or $99, have over 100 hours of claimed battery life, adaptive ANC, and high-res audio, including a very unique energy slider button here that can dictate your treble and bass. But can these new pro-level headphones that CMF claim really compete? Let's find out. So headphones themselves look really good. They actually remind me of the Microsoft Surface headphones, weirdly, and they have some really unique features. As we mentioned, you do get an energy slider along the frame here, which allows you to dictate the level of bass and treble. You can also do something pretty cool, which is twist, and actually remove the cup itself, and you can replace these with other colors. So you get this gray, white, green and orange are the options in terms of the colors, and cup sizes, a mixture there, and you can replace these and customize these to make them your own, which is super cool. They cost around about £20 to be able to replace the actual cup themselves. They're not currently available, that's why we don't have a pair, but that is an option out there. And then the controls themselves are all physical. What that means is no need to have those messy things where you're trying to touch in wet weather, or if you're on the run, for example, just swiping, etc. No, you get physical controls on the CMF Headphones Pro, which is super convenient, and they all work really well and quite tactile as well. The Pro themselves come with a set of really interesting features. You get up to 100 hours of claimed battery life with ANC off, but it's probably around about 60 hours, and then ANC on, we'll see that drop to say 40 to 45 hours. That's still pretty good. Now, if you were to plug these in to charge via its USB-C cable, 5-minute charge gets you 4 hours of playback. And then you're probably thinking, they look heavy. No, not at all the case. They actually weigh just 283 grams to be exact, and that is really lightweight. You also get a 3.5mm jack and LDAC audio as well, so the audio quality on these are excellent. The ANC component is actually super interesting on two levels. Indoor, generally within the home, for example, the ANC does a really good job. So we kept it on just basic ANC, not adaptive, and it did a really good job of blocking out background noise. If you're out and about in traffic, for example, or in the noise, it's good, but not great, which still is fine. You still get all your music and your audio through clearly. If you're on a call, for example, again, you can still hear clearly, they can still hear you clearly, but it just doesn't do a good of a job as some of the top level pro level headphones does do when it comes to ANC. So factor that in, that you may get really good quality in the home and quieter, more reserved environments, but busier traffic environments in the city, maybe not so much. The sound component is super interesting because it's more favorable towards bass. So this is a more like a fun, engaging sound profile as standard on here. You can enhance that more through the EQ on the Nothing X app if you want to customize your own or change it and adapt it as much as you like. But as standard, when you pop them on with no settings on, just out of the box, if Bluetooth mode, for example, if you're connected to a laptop, they do err on the side of slightly bassy, which again is fine. The Nothing X app, let's quickly touch on that, is really good and really intuitive and works very well. So what you can have here is the option to kind of give you an idea as to how the spatial audio works, how the head tracking works, fixed or 360 mode, for example, and then customizing the EQ or selecting from the preset list. It's entirely up to you. So in terms of the functions that exist outside the headphones, it's very good. So should you buy these headphones? Before we give you a definitive answer, let's look at the pros and the cons. The pros, you get phenomenal overall battery life, which is great. You get really good tactile controls as well through the buttons. Audio outputs as standard and through enhanced EQs and various options is again very good. And you get a unique fun design with interchangeable cups, etc. It's really good. In terms of the, I guess, cons you could call them, the build quality is good overall, but the cups themselves are plastic, so you have to factor that in. And then ANC is effective in certain environments, not all. But beyond that, you do get a really good pair of headphones. If you're looking to spend around £80 or $100, for example, you're probably not going to find much better out there, especially when it comes to things like support. So for example, if you have a Nothing phone or a CMF phone, you can even get ChatGPT integration built into your headphones, and you can use it without having to ever touch your phone, which is sick. So the CMF Headphones Pro are a really capable pair of headphones that are probably worth considering if you're in the market for good levels of ANC on a comfortable package, just lightweight, and performs very, very well with good battery life. But let us know in the comment section below your thoughts on the CMF Headphones Pro and whether you'd buy these as a gift for yourself or would you avoid them. Let us know in the comment section below and make sure you like and subscribe. Until the next one, we out.